Hello, Village family. In September, I had an amazing opportunity to take a Sabbath retreat. And I came home from that experience completely energized about how to get more snippets of Sabbath experience in my life on a regular basis. So the last few months, I've been experimenting with Sabbath practices in different ways. And so one thing I'd love to do is to invite you to do that as well. And so a few of us on the staff have been talking over the last few months and decided we want to invite you into a similar experience. So on February 7th, we're doing a holy reset. This is an opportunity for you to pause out of the regular routine and pace of life and to take a deep breath, a long breath, to inhale and to exhale, and to connect more deeply with yourself and with God. So we encourage you to choose some time and put it on your calendar. We're encouraging February 7th for the whole church to do, but maybe that day doesn't work for you, and so you want to choose February 6th or some other day. And maybe you can't fit a whole day in right now, but you could do a couple of hours. That's perfect. The idea is just to dabble in Sabbath experience and Sabbath practice and see what might happen. So go ahead and put some time on your calendar and protect that time. Try not to put it off and reschedule it. Make a priority to do that and observe that time. And be thinking between now and then, what for you feels like work and what for you feels like rest and delight and play and enjoyment. And do more of the things that feel like rest and play and delight and less of the things that feel like work. The idea here is to step out of the rat race and out of the pace and really connect and go deeper. So one thing you might want to think about too is technology. For me, one of the things I've learned in the last few months is that for Sabbath to really come alive and for me to do that connecting work and that rest, I need to set my devices aside. I need to not be looking at my phone and getting on the internet and watching the news. I just need to step out of all of that. And I need to have some time and space that's just me or people I love and God, and to connect in those ways. And I'm also finding that it's helpful for me to have devotion books that I love, poetry that I love, my Bible, a journal, some artistic things. You may want to think about what for you would be restful and delightful and help you connect with God. So you want to think about the things you want to gather in advance as well. That's one way also to prepare. We've got a website with a lot more ideas that you're welcome to check out, tidbits of information. And when the day comes, I encourage you just to resist the to-do list. Resist the urge to be productive and just to be. What is it like to just be with ourselves and be with God and see what might open in that way? It might also be a little uncomfortable, and that's okay. I've learned that sometimes I really have to sit with that discomfort and I have to watch what comes up, and that's how I learn and that's how I change. And sometimes I find that Sabbath even spills over into other days of the week and other parts of my life in a pace that's much more humane and better for me and better for my relationship with God. So I hope you'll take our invitation to step into a little experiment and see what this might be like for you, especially if you've never done anything like this before. So I hope we'll be on this journey together, and I'd love to hear from you what you're looking forward to, and then after the experience, what was helpful and what did you learn and how did you grow? So join us, Village family, and we look forward to the next steps of the conversation.